Heyo, welcome back to Chasing Haze. Today we've got a different type of video for you. I'm going to be showing you my trip to Mexico where we visited a cenote, which is what the Mayas believed to be the entrance to the underworld. So we came to this location straight from Chichen Itza. Excuse me if I'm butchering that pronunciation, and I apologise for if I sound groggy. I am a little bit poorly. So you'll just have to excuse me on that. But we started off at the entrance. They did a little sort of prayer, got us all to close our eyes, and they blessed us with this spiritual kind of smoke. Don't really know how else to describe it. And then we all hugged a tree to guard safe passage to enter this area. Then we walked through some really beautiful landscape to get to the actual cenote itself. We went through a few different little gift shops, which was cool as well. They had some really nice handmade things and beautiful different bits of tapestry that you could buy if you so desired. Before you go in, you have to have this little shower that is absolutely freezing. It's actually colder than the water that's within the cenote itself. So that was good fun.
Oh my word.
After you've had your shower, you get your life jackets on, and then we start to make our descent to the cenote itself. But I'll start off explaining what a cenote actually is. It's a natural sinkhole filled with fresh water, which has been formed when limestone bedrock collapses and exposes underground water. The tour guide actually said that thousands of years ago, meteorites had hit the roof of the cave, and that's what caused the holes within it. But that's up to interpretation, I suppose. They're famous in the area of Mexico that we were in, which is the Yucatan Peninsula, where thousands of them actually exist. The Maya civilization consider cenotes sacred and use them for rituals and water supply. The Maya people believe that cenotes connected the human world to Xibalba, which is what they believe to be the underworld. They treat them with deep respect and sometimes fear, and they're thought to be places where gods and spirits can be reached. Different ceremonies used to take place within these spots. Even human sacrifices were sometimes performed during different times, like crises or times when the people were in need. Sometimes other offerings like pottery, gold and food were thrown into the water. Jewellery and precious objects and even human remains are sometimes found within them, or have been found within them rather. They symbolised life, death and rebirth. So fresh water can be linked to life, I suppose, with fertility and survival, and then it can be linked to death through the connection to the underworld. Quite interesting really, because although you were allowed to go and swim, we were actually visiting a place that's been considered to be a sacred portal between this world and the next. Also, the Mayas believe. So yeah, that's a brief, quick rundown for you on some of the lore, I suppose, that applies to the Maya cenotes. But I wanted to make a video about this not only because it's quite interesting, but just because of how much fun it actually was. Being with all my mates, jumping in this water, swimming through it. There were actually fish in there with us, which was really cool. It looks awesome as well. The water's so clear and blue. But it was just such a good laugh, like everyone jumping in off the centre board in the middle. After visiting one of the wonders of the world, Chichen Itza, it was really good to sort of relax and have a laugh, really. I think we all kind of needed it. And yeah, it was, as you can tell from the footage, it's just awesome. Like, it's one of my favourite parts of the whole trip. I've got a lot of footage from Chichen Itza as well, so I'll probably make a video out of that. I'd really recommend, if you're ever in this part of the world, to do something like this. It was such a good laugh, and it was also really interesting to learn everything about what the Mayas believe to be the entrance to the underworld. We got quite giddy during it, doing lots of flips off the centerpiece and diving in. Yeah, it was a great time. I also wanted to mention how it's kind of crazy that although this is the entrance to the underworld, we're all still allowed to go and swim within it. I'm not sure why that's the case, but anywho, they do bless you before you go in there and make you clean yourself and stuff, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just going to let the footage roll out. I do hope you've all enjoyed this different style of video. If you have, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. But yeah, this was a really fun, unique experience. You've got to put yourself out there in life sometimes, try something new. It's not always easy, but it can be good fun. I'm really grateful that I was able to go on this trip. And you'll see in my next video where we visit the pyramid of Chichen Itza. Like I say, apologies if I'm pronouncing that really wrong, which I probably am. But it was epic to see a wonder of the world with all my mates to celebrate my best friend's stag do. And as always, I will see you guys in a bit, YouTube.
She's showing your eye over there. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Bang! Ah, it's a tsunami. Some people just falling through. Yeah! Sick. Fuck it up. Yay!